Hi guys, so let's be honest here. So every time you fly your Mavic Pro or a similar drone, probably at least half the time it's not going to be something where you can easily take off from a perfectly flat ground surface. There's likely tall grass, uneven terrain, lots of different obstacles to take off from. So it's very important to be able to learn how to catch and release your Mavic Pro in your hand. Now, I've heard lots of people out there talking about how dangerous it is to catch or release the Mavic Pro from your hand, but in my opinion, that's just not the case. It can definitely be safely done. I would say that probably 90% of the time I actually catch the Mavic Pro in my hand, and probably 50% of the time I release the Mavic Pro from my hand. Okay, so start with your arm fully extended away from your body. You start at the propellers while gently resting the smartphone and the controller on your right arm and just hold it close to you. And then as the propellers start to move, you just hit the up toggle on the left toggle on the remote controller. And just let it lift off from your hand. It's very simple, there's nothing to be concerned about. Okay, just doing a random check here to make sure. I've never done this before with checking the sensors. Like you can see there's really no sensors on the sides except for in the front. I'd like to thank the random person for biking right past the quadcopter there. Totally unplanned. But as you can see with your hand in front of the quadcopter, it doesn't back away, but you do get the notification on your smartphone that there's an obstacle there. So that's good to know. If you put your hand underneath, you can see that the Mavic does rise. And that will be important once you start to try to land the Mavic Pro on your hand. So again, just to recap how to take off. Just rest the remote controller on your arm, start the propellers, and then you use the toggle to take off. And in this case, I never use the slide to take off from the smartphone. I think it just takes too much trying to do too many things with one hand. So I never use the slider on the smartphone to take off. I just use the toggle switch on the remote controller. Okay, so now let's practice how to land on your hand. This is very simple. Just place your palm out, face up. The Mavic will gently rise into the air, and then just hit down on the toggle switch on the remote controller and just let it land right on your fingers. No need to pull it out of the sky or stick your fingers up in there to grab it and try to fight the propellers. Just stick your hand flat out and palm facing up, and then just hit the toggle switch down, and it will land in your hand perfectly every single time. Okay, so we'll take off one more time. Palm out, face up, and just lift off with the toggle switch. And then one more time to land. So palm out, face up. The Mavic Pro rises. And then just hit down on the toggle switch and it lands right in your hand. Piece of cake. Thanks for watching, guys.